Just when we thought the beef between Latto and Nicki Minaj was over, Latto just revived it after she threw major shade at Nicki for coming for Megan Thee Stallion. Now, as most of y'all already know, Latto and Nicki got into a very messy feud about a year ago because Nicki was pressed about Latto getting a Grammy nomination over her. They exchanged some very nasty words to each other, and Latto even ended up calling Nicki a bitter 40-year-old granny. Well, it looks like their beef is back in full force because Latto just showed her support for Megan amid her ongoing beef with Nicki. However, fans are not here for this because they feel like the only reason Latto is suddenly supporting Megan is because she wants Nicki to respond so she can get the same publicity that Megan is getting right now. Now, in case you somehow missed out on all the drama, it all started when Megan embarrassed Nicki and her entire bloodline in her new song His. Not only did Megan call Nicki out for being jealous of her, but she also threw shade at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, and her brother, who are both registered sex offenders, when she rapped the line, "These girls don't be mad at Megan, these girls mad at Megan's law." She also went on to mock Nicki for photoshopping her pictures to look snatched so she can compete with the young female rappers. She said, "Don't you ever grab a mic and think that me and you competing. Bad B and the walls ain't bending. Post a photo, names start trending." A lot of people were living for the shade because this was the first time that somebody had read Nicki to filth for her nasty attitude. Now, Nicki clapped back by releasing a diss track where she accused Megan of hooking up with her best friend's man and even claimed that Megan slept with her stepfather after her mother died. She said, "This little begging talking about Megan's law. For a free beat, you could hit Megan raw. Effing your best friend's man is crazy. You the type though. How you F your mother man when she die? Child bye. Swearing on your dead mother when you lie." And it's unclear where Nicki scooped up all these crazy allegations, and a lot of people felt like she was just making stuff up so she could find something to say about Megan because she really had nothing on her. Now, this is where things get even more messy because while all this was going down, a lot of celebrities decided to publicly side with Megan, including Erykah Badu, Ruby Rose, Victoria Monet, etc. But what really got people talking was when Latto decided to be very messy by publicly showing her support for Meg. She left a comment under Megan's IG post about His and said, "You making us proud, Meg," and guess what? Megan actually liked the comment. Now, the real reason why Latto leaving this comment and Megan going out of her way to like it is such a big deal is because Latto also got into a very messy feud with Nicki about a year ago after Nicki seemingly suggested that her song Big Energy didn't deserve a Grammy nomination. It all started when Nicki blasted the Grammys for moving her song Super Freaky Girl to the pop category because it had a pop sound to it, even though she personally submitted it to the rap category. Super Freaky Girl was the highest selling female rap song of 2022 and one of the highest selling songs overall for the year, so she really did have a chance to win if they kept it in the rap category. But with the Grammys moving it to the pop category, she was obviously now going to have to compete with actual pop artists like Adele, Harry Styles, Beyonce, and more, obviously meaning her chances of even getting a nomination, less talk of winning, were very slim.
Super Freaky Girl was removed from rap categories, we found out today in the Grammy submissions, right? Super Freaky Girl, where I only rapped on the song, was removed out of rap categories at the Grammys, right? And put in pop.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Nicki did make some valid points, because it was clear as day that the Grammys were intentionally trying to sabotage her in that. But the real mess even started when she decided to drag Latto into this by claiming that if Super Freaky Girl wasn't good enough to be in the rap category, then Latto's Big Energy has no energy being there either, since it also has a pop sound. This was very random, and it threw a whole lot of people off, including Latto, because it was like Nicki was trying to use Latto as a scapegoat.
Let's say that, let's say that Super Freaky Girl is a pop song. Let's just say that, right? What is Big Energy? If Super Freaky Girl is a pop song, what song is Big Energy? What genre is Big Energy? So I'm just going to explain this to you. Yes, thank you. They stay moving the goalpost when it comes to me, because in order for them to uplift the people who they want to shine, the people who these corporate giants, you know, can make the money off of, the people who control things, a lot of things behind the scene, they have to elevate someone that they profit off. So they must move the goalpost for me all the time. And shout out to Drake for, even Drake spoke up on this when he was like, why am I winning a rap, award for Hotline Bling? Big Energy is rap, but Super Freaky Girl is pop. Now, if you say both of them are pop, I would say, okay, fine, because I'm all about being fair. Like, let me tell you something. I got to where I am by working hard. I never in my life have asked for handouts. I don't want nothing free. I don't never want to cheat nothing to get nothing that I have. I want to win fair and square anything. If you can't tell by now that there is a concerted effort to give newer artists things that they really don't deserve over people who have been deserving for many years, then you're not paying attention.
Now, Latto was not having it, and she clapped back by putting up a tweet that said, "Damn, I can't win for losing. All these awards/nominations, I can't even celebrate." Nicki then responded by leaking a private text between her and Latto, where Latto was basically telling her that she agreed with everything she said, but she doesn't think it was necessary for Nicki to bring her name up, because the conversation they had earlier didn't really end very well. Nicki decided to put this private message on blast and added a very nasty tweet that said, "This Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews. Says she waited in line for Pink Friday with a Barbie chain on, bangs, pink hair, but today, Scratch Off decides to be silent rather than speak up for the black woman she called her biggest inspiration." Oh, but Latto didn't allow Nicki to have the last laugh, because she responded in another tweet and humiliated Nicki for trying to bully her. She said, "I've ignored countless subtweets since March and instead addressed you in the DM. You asking why I didn't speak up in your defense? It's the same answer I gave you when you asked why I didn't congratulate you. You're literally older than my mom trying to be a bully," at Nicki Minaj. Nicki then responded by claiming Latto looked like a 35-year-old Karen. She said, "All this time, I thought you was at least 35. Age shaming when you the one look like you pushing 40. Age shaming but was begging for a feature. Imagine what them jeans gonna do in 10 years. And oh, so you in your 20s. Okay then, at least it matched your album sales. You sold 20K, right? Mad you flopped. That's why you really mad." Latto then decided to drag this feud to a whole nother level when she posted a recorded phone call between her and Nicki. She said she only recorded it because she knew the kind of person that Nicki was, and she wanted to make sure she had all receipts when the time came for her to expose her.
Something that is clearly delusional.
It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing.
Something that's stupid and misinformed.
It's
I'm the one acting crazy.
it's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing.
We're not being
Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now.
What platforms have you guys
And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now.